Pyra and Mythra have just been announced for Smash Brothers, and while the trailer was really exciting, there's even more that lies beneath the surface. Let's analyze it.
What? I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis!
Pyra's downer looks beautiful. It's also active from frames 26 to 34 with at least 20 frames of ending lag. I can't tell because the video cut off.
Behold the power of the Aegis!
Pyra's up tilt starts a bit more before the shot starts, but from what we can see, it comes out on frame 12 and is active until frame 20. It also has 26 frames of ending lag after that and looks to have some serious knockback.
Smash Flare!
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Next, the two smash attacks we were shown for Pyra, forward smash and down smash. Forward smash looks to have a 20 frame startup and is active from frame 20 to frame 34. It also has about 32-ish frames of ending lag. It was cut off in the video so we can't really see, and it also has large range and power. Next, Pyra's down smash is also similarly strong and has a large range. However, the startup is 20 frames as well, but it only lasts until frame 26. However, I believe once it hits the ground, it also has a hitbox from frames 27 to frames 56 with a fire grounded hitbox that's not as powerful, but will still keep enemies away. And there's no way to see the end lag until you look at the next clip, where it looks to be about 20-ish frames of ending lag.
Smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova! Prominence Revolt! Blazing End!
That's genius.
For the special moves, the frame data is especially hidden, so I'll just be going through their functions. Pyra's neutral B, Flame Nova, looks to be an attack with modest startup, but in return, you get quite a bit of power, and it hits on both sides while having decent active frames. My guess is that there will also be quite modest end lag, but from the video we couldn't really see where it ended. Pyra's up B, Prominence Revolt, seems to be an up B similar to that of Chrom or Ike. However, at the cost of a bit of height, she gets a modest increase in power. Next, the side B, Blazing End, could be compared to Link's Boomerang, but it's really quite different. I expect that given its utility of being large ranged and having a lot of multi-hits, you probably won't be able to do all your moves after, specifically the ones that require the sword as it's being used in the move. Still, I expect the move to be quite good for counter zoning and edge guarding.
You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters.
There are no pushovers! Talk about a tight spot. Mythra? Let me handle this.
Mythra!
Cutting it close, huh? Oh, hey, were these guys planning on...
We don't have much to go off of, but it looks like Mythra has some pretty good speed. Her dash looks pretty fast, and it looked like she has some pretty good jump height as well. My guess is that Pyra is going to be a little bit slower than Mythra, but at that cost she's going to get a bit more power. You could compare this to Zelda and Sheik, with Pyra being Zelda and Mythra being Sheik.
Planning on me? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through!
In this little segment of attacks and grabs, we have Pyra's either forward tilt or dash attack. We can't really tell. You can't tell the startup, you can't tell the end lag, but it looks fairly good. It's pretty big. And then next we have her neutral air. It looks pretty big, honestly, and I think it's going to have quite a bit of power, considering that it has 16 frames of landing lag. Next, her dash grab looks like it's 8 frames because 4 times 2 because the video's in 30 frames per second, but I'm guessing it's just 9 frames per second and some of it was lost in translation. Either way, she either has the fastest or is tied for the fastest dash grab in Ultimate, which is really good and fits perfectly with what I thought she was going to be, which is the faster of the two, and overall in a fast and not very damaging archetype.
Coming through! Lightning Buster! Photon! Ray of Punishment! Chromodile!
No, I did not include Foresight in there because no, it's not a special move, but we'll get back to that later. Mythra's neutral B, Lightning Buster, looks to be a charge-up attack similar to Roy and Crom's, but instead of it being a single hit, it's a multi-hit with probably a bit less power, but it does have a bit more range as well. Next, Mythra's side B, Photon Edge, looks to be a side B is kind of sort of like Sephiroth's horizontal Octaslash, but I'm guessing it has less startup, but considerably also less power, and will also put you in free fall, although I could see it not putting you in free fall as well. Mythra's up B, I'm not sure what the name is because she says different things in each time, but it actually looks like it's going to be a pretty good out of shield option. Either if it comes out frame 10 or frame 12, it hits Ridley on frame 12, but it looks like it's actually frame 10, but either way, she can actually control the shot she does afterwards. I'm guessing if you don't press anything, you probably won't do the shot. If you press once, you'll get the little dot she was shooting in the second clip, and if you hold it, you'll get the big shot she shot in the first clip. Also, I can't really tell the exact frame data for the actual shot she does, but for the landing lag after she does the up B, which I think is an up B because it actually has 22 frames of landing lag, which is similar to like a laggy up B, like boost kick.
Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Next, while Mythra's Foresight may look like some sort of down B where you can move around and dodge attacks, it's actually just the beginning of a roll, similar to how Bayonetta has Bat Within. However, this looks like it slows down the opponent and speeds you up, allowing for better counterattacks. Honestly, Foresight could be really powerful based on what we see right now, but we'll have to wait and see.
Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Right here!
So you two can swap between each other freely?
With serious firepower and blinding speed!
Next up, Pyra's down smash startup was cut off a little bit by the video, but I'm choosing to include it because you can see the little spark you see at the beginning of a smash attack, but it looks like it has a 12 frame startup and 46 frames of ending lag, and it's alternating hits on each side of you, so it can be pretty big, pretty fast, and all around a pretty good smash attack, honestly. Next, their transformation looks blazing fast. On the final clip, which is where we can see them acting instantly, it took a full 36 frames, and that's it. So that could be a really good transformation, plus with the invincibility, it can honestly be a really good get out of jail free card. After that, Pyra's forward air looks like it has a 14 frame startup, and also 14 frames of landing lag. It looks pretty large, and it looked like it packed a serious punch. That's probably going to be a pretty good forward air. Next, Mythra's down tilt looks like it starts up in 6 frames and has 16 frames of ending lag, so it could be a pretty good combo move. And finally, her up air looks like it comes out in 8 to 10 frames and is probably going to be a pretty good juggling tool, but not a good killing tool.
You can stand our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this old buddy. Mind if I watch a while? Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some pork.
Banned.
You're all mine. I'll lend you a hand.
Sacred arrow! Burning
Sword! Nailed it!
Sure did! Witness our...
Even though there was the victory screen, there was still more frame data to be had. First off, Pyra's up air looks like it has a 14 frame startup, but it also auto cancels. It also looks like it has some pretty good knockback. Next, we actually get to see the transformation again, and it looks even shorter than I thought it did. It actually takes only 32 frames. Next, we get to see Mythra's F smash, which only takes 14 frames to start up, but has 36 frames of ending lag, but should still be pretty strong. Next, finally we see Mythra's up smash, which has a 12 frame startup and 26 frames of ending lag. So it could also be another out of shield option or a kill option. Or both.
I'll lend you a hand.
Sacred arrow! Burning
Sword! Nailed it!
Sure did! Witness our power!
Lastly, we got to see that there were 2 different final smashes for Pyra and Mythra. Sacred Arrow for Mythra and Flaming Sword for Pyra. Overall, these characters look really cool, and they could also be pretty good. Considering you've got 2 great characters in one package, wouldn't be surprised if they're top tier. But we'll have to wait and see. And thank you for watching the whole way through. I really do appreciate it, and if you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate if you liked or subscribed to the video as well. It's free and it helps out my channel a lot. Lastly, I've heard that in Xenoblade 2, there's a mechanic that when you do more normal attacks, your special attacks also get stronger. Maybe we'll see that mechanic come into effect with Pyra and Mythra, but that's just speculation. Oh, and before I forget, smashes for good, boys and girls. Thanks for watching.